Don't know if you can hear me, but I am currently setting things up. Give me a goddamn moment. I want to close the program. Okay. I'll rename it in a second. I'm gonna add the camera again. However, make it as big as possible. I don't know how to change. Oh, I do know how to, but you know what? I don't care. Give me a moment. Cool. I think I have a camera centered. Good enough. Anyway, hold on. Hold on. Let me get the camera where. Let me get it a little lower. Stupid thing will not stay where it should be. Stay open all the way. Okay. How about that? That's a little too close. I'm not the focus here. Cool. Well, if you're watching, I have got a huge box of action figures. They are Star Wars Black Series and 4 Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures from the latest few waves. I want this table closer, but I can't get any closer because I can't get it under the chair. So first, hold on, let me turn my head around. Star Wars. Even though I'm wearing a Destiny shirt, but oh well. So I'm gonna go in chronological order. So first we have Asajj Ventress. That ring light's not doing anything for me. Whatever. Asajj Ventress from Clone Wars. It looks like her mouth is not too far off. The markings on her mouth I've seen on a few other unboxing videos. The markings have been off. This is from a pile of loot from Big Bag Toy Store. I'm gonna move these. It's an online toy store. This is not sponsored by them. Be cool if it was. Be cool if it was, because I buy enough shit from them. Anyway. It's a chocolate bar. Because I'm fat. Anyway. Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars. She's pretty cool looking. I've wanted an Asajj Ventress. Can't wait to put her out in my display. I'll put her here. This is actually from the Mandalorian wave, but she first appeared in the Clone Wars. So we have Bo-Katan, as played by Katie Sackhoff. I love Katie Sackhoff. I adore her. I've loved her since Battlestar Galactica, which is where I first saw her. And I'm so glad she's in another one of my favorite universes, Star Wars. Next we have figures from The Bad Batch, which is a series that has not premiered yet, but will be premiering. I'm gonna lay these down. First we have Crosshair, which is the sniper guy from The Bad Batch. That damn ring light. Anyway, he looks pretty good. I don't know how I feel about the helmets. The helmets just slip over the head. I kind of wish it was a detachable head and a helmet head. I don't know if I will put the helmets on these characters. It is cool that they put a rotating piece on the side of the helmets that rotates down, because a lot of the old Mandalorian figures don't have that. Watch my husband come home and ruin this stream. Next we have Hunter from The Bad Batch. Come on, focus. He's pretty nice looking. These two have similar features, but they've also have different parts as well. The same parts. The same parts. The same parts. If anybody gets that, it's a Tatiana reference. Next, we just have like a elite trooper. Can never have too many. I have so many clone troopers, so I don't even know if I'm gonna put him out because I haven't got any space. Now, onto the Mandalorian figures. We have the Armorer from the Mandalorian. There is like a deluxe version of this figure, and I never got to order it. There's also a deluxe version of the Cad Bane figure that comes with Little Robot. I never got to order that one either, but I do have the Cad Bane. I recently got him, and I already put him out. I should have just saved him, but I'm too impatient. This is already covered in dog hair. Jeez. I'll put her on top of here. There's a lot of female figures. There's 4 female figures, which, I mean, it'd be great if there were more female figures. I would like a Rose Tico from Rise of Skywalker and a Connix figure. Like, how has there not been a Connix figure? She's been in 3 movies. 0 Connix figures. If you don't know who Connix is, it's Billy Lord's character. Billy Lord is Carrie Fisher's daughter. Next, we have Moff Gideon with the Darksaber. He's not having the Darksaber. He's not going to hold that Darksaber. That Darksaber is going to go to either Bo-Katan or the Mandalorian, Din Djarin. Sorry, I thought I heard my dog scratching. And next we have Greef Karga. Damn, ring light. I'm glad I have a lot more Mandalorian figures, because now I can fill out the space where Cara Dune was, who is now buried under a pile of stormtroopers, where she belongs. And next we have, I don't know how to say his name. I feel like a bad fan for Kuiil. The Ugnaught. Who we get the phrase, "This is the way" from. And last For Star Wars, we have Dark Rey from The Rise of Skywalker with her lightsaber. Her lightsaber isn't exactly like the lightsaber in the movie, but I can understand why. I've seen things about this lightsaber and how there's different versions of this lightsaber. Um, I'll just go into the Power Rangers. First, we have the Lost Galaxy Red figure. It's got a better version of, oh God, what's his name? Leo. Leo's face. But the helmet is off. The chin on the helmet is a little off. I already have this figure because it came in a 2-pack with the red Psycho Ranger. But this one comes with the cannon. I don't remember what the cannon is called. It's been such a long time since I watched Lost Galaxy. And that was when I kind of stopped getting into Power Rangers was Lost Galaxy. And it wasn't really Lost Galaxy's fault, because Lost Galaxy's like theme is my shit. Like they're off in space and everything. But after space, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I didn't get back into it. I watched Ninja Storm, and that was the last one that I really, really watched. No reason. Did I watch the rest of these seasons? I did watch this one, Zeo, with my favorite Power Ranger, Adam, my favorite Black Ranger. Come on, let's focus. Oh well. I'm trying to see if my dog is scratching at the door. I do wish the Zeo Rangers came with retractable sabers, but they don't. I do appreciate that they put the freaking power weapons with him though, because the Blue Ranger, Rocky, he didn't have his. They're kind of like, these are tonfas, I think, but the other ones are kind of like these rectangular blades. Um, Next we have, I don't know his name because I didn't watch his season, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy his action figure, because you know what? I am a completist, and it would bug me if I didn't. The Oh my God, what is this season called again? Dino Thunder Blue Ranger, where his eyes were like printed down here instead of where his eyeballs should be. But this looks right. This is a huge stack. Probably looking at this like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? And next we have the SPD Pink Ranger. I don't know her character's name, but that also doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy her character. Because you know what? I'm doing it to support the line and to continue the line. So I'm gonna start putting these back because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to unbox all of these in time before my husband gets home. Let's see. I'm gonna go in reverse order of how I presented them. So I'm gonna open Dark Rey first, or Dark Side Vision. You're like, Matt, oh my God, you're one of those collectors that opens them up. Yes, I like to open them up, and I like to pose them, and I like to put them in different positions, and I like to make like a character poster where I'm dropping off Gideon with his disapproving smug face. Oh, I don't have an opener. I do have an opener. Clippers. Snippers. Model snippers. I'm gonna open on the bottom because there's only one piece of tape on the bottom. I do like how they've done these new packaging because the other packaging, the plastic is like glued to the side. But for this, if you toss the packaging out like a normal person would, you can put the cardboard in the recycling and have the plastic separate because you can't recycle this plastic, at least not where I am. Cool. Let me take your saber out first. Oh, it's not like level. That's kind of disappointing. This is just not all the way in. Anyway, two double-sided lightsaber. Double-sided. Double-sided lightsaber. How do the makeup people do it? Double-sided lightsaber. Cloth cape. Kind of cool. So does the hood come off? The hood does not come off. That's kind of disappointing, actually. Because I want to see what her hair looks like. Does she have any hair? Oh my god, I don't know if she has any hair. No, I just think she has like a brown cover and she doesn't really have any hair in the back. I'm not taking it apart. Rey Skywalker. Her name is Rey Skywalker. Deal with it. Fake fanboys. Look, if y'all are gonna try to gatekeep people, I'm gonna gatekeep right back. Gonna gatekeep the gatekeepers. I would rather have people in my fandom enjoying things because they genuinely enjoy them rather than have people who come into the fandom to just be assholes and are like, no, you can't like this thing. I liked it first. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because you know what? The more people that like something, the more people you have to talk to about it. Because before... Sorry, I'm trying to close the box back up. Before the sequel trilogy started, back when the prequels were happening, the same time the New Jedi Order, God, the New Jedi Order was happening as well. And I read those books. I was the only person that I knew that read those books. Do you know what I would give to have somebody to talk to about that stuff? Because I had nobody. So I would rather have people who I can talk to. Do you know how isolating it is to be a fan of something and not have anybody to talk to in your personal life about it? Oh, this doesn't want to stay together. Oh, because it doesn't, like, there's no... It's just kind of in there. There's no, like, lock. There's no little plunger thing to lock it in. There's probably a term for what I'm looking for. Anyway, do you know how isolating it is to be a fan of something and not have anybody to talk to about it? And if you're going around and you're being like, well, you don't know who Darth Revan is. Fuck you. Fuck you. Not everybody has. Anyway, here is Darkseid Ray. Come on, focus. Focus. Let's focus. As I tell myself that all day. Let's focus, and then I don't focus on anything. With a little double-sided. I kind of wish there was a little plunger thing to keep the thing together. Because it's just a little stick, and it just sticks on there. Let's see her stand. The skirt probably helps her stand up without having to pose her legs too much. I kind of wish the skirt was a little, maybe a cloth good, but with like a wire on the bottom so it'll keep it down. Kind of like the cape. The cape is actually really nice. But you couldn't get this texture on the cape, I don't think. I kind of wish it came with another head. And it had those sharp teeth that she had. When she was like locked. When she was locked. When she was locked in combat with Ray. Hopefully she'll stay standing. Maybe I should move it down a little bit. It'd be great if it could focus. I don't know. I just set this camera up. So, like, that's great looking. That looks fine. Well, this is my first one. I'll probably do more of these. Let us go to Moff Gideon. Yeah, she's kind of lost the spookiness in this. She's kind of lost her spookiness. She just looks like a Rey figure with dark clothes on. Kind of wish she was a little more pale. She looks great though. One of the eyeballs is a little weird. But I don't know. They could make a whole entire series, whole entire comic book series about Dark Rey. Because when Dark Horse was making the comics, they had this thing called the Infinity Line. And it was basically like Star Wars What If. So it was, I mean, they could literally make it into a new What If line. But Star Wars What If. Oh, is the cape separate? The cape is separate, but it locks in. Okay. Okay, well, you, sir, are not going to have the Darksaber. You don't deserve it. But they could do an entire Infinities line with the sequel trilogy. Shit, they could go with the original plan for the script of The Force Awakens and kill off Poe Dameron like they were supposed to on Tatooine. I'm glad they didn't though. I'm glad they didn't kill him off because then we wouldn't get to watch Oscar Isaac and the rest of the movies. That is a beautiful man right there. There we go. They could do a Infinity line. Let's see. They could do an entire Infinity series about Dark Rey. What if she did take Ben Solo's hand? What if she did join Ben Solo? Kylo Ren, whatever you want to call him. At the end of... Actually, that wasn't the end of The Last Jedi. That's like the middle of The Last Jedi. Oh no, where'd the gun go? It's right there. Part of me wishes I had stuck with... Well, I never really was that, but part of me wishes I had gone into like filmmaking. I feel like I'd actually be very good at it. I don't know. I'm not much of a like writer. I probably can't write dialogue worth shit, but like coming up with ideas for things. It's Moff Gideon. He's not holding the Darksaber. He is not allowed to have the Darksaber. I wish it had more of a crackly effect. Oh, does it come apart? Watch me break it. No, it does come apart. Okay, come on, Gideon. This table is slightly slanted. Because it's not meant to be straight. Neither am I. God damn it. Well, I'll hold him. It's Darth Gideon. Pretty good likeness for... What's the actor's name? Giancarlo Esposito. Here, I'll stand you on the level side. Maybe my whole house is just slanted and I just don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if my house was sinking. I do live in a swamp. Okay, you're all just gonna lay down then. Let us move on to Greef Karga. He's got 2 blaster pistols. It's not the best likeness of... What is his name again? Oh my god, he was in Arrested Development. Carl Weathers. It's not the best likeness of Carl Weathers. It's a little shiny. His face is a little shiny. I'm really glad I can fill that Mandalorian space up again. Because I took out Cara Dune and there's like literally no female characters there. But now I've got Bo-Katan and the armor. Bo-Katan. Oh my god, am I crushing the box? This chair. This is a new used chair. He's got these 2 little blasters. He's got the fingers to hold the blasters. I think I'm going to put 1 blaster away. And put 1 blaster in his hand. I like the coat. Does the coat have a clip? No, the coat is just like a piece that goes over a cloak. It's not really a coat. Simple figure. There's nothing too crazy about him except for his cloak, which looks great. His face is not very accurate. Look at his face. His face. It's not very accurate, is it? His eyes look very tired. It's probably are. He's sick of their shit. It's weird that all of their elbows aren't like double jointed. They're just a single joint. I guess they do that for the slave characters, that's right. But they never do it for female characters, which is disappointing. I mean, I understand why they don't put the double joint, because it's just a smaller joint. Kuil, Kugel. I have never had Google, but it sounds amazing. Like I looked up what it was after watching Miss Maisel. And it's like pasta with cinnamon. It's like a dessert almost with pasta. It sounds so good. I myself am not Jewish. I did, however, grow up going to the JCC, Jewish Community Center, in my hometown. And also, I ended up going to they had a gym as well. They're a pretty nice gym. And then they moved the Jewish Community Center to a nicer location. But it was right down the street from my community college that I was going to at the time. So I'd go to class and then I'd go work out. God damn it. This strap is messing me up. Doesn't hold it very well. It's kind of like a flintlock pistol, so instead of like maybe I'll just put it on his arm. It's kind of nice that I can take the strap off though. I'm trying to listen to see if my dog wants in. Yeah, I never really had any Jewish friends. I mean, I went to Catholic school. That's probably why I never got to eat any of the food. I went to Catholic school, and I had a few Greek friends as well. So in my hometown there's a big Greek festival, so we'd go to that, and that food, oh, oh, baklava, just give it to me. Pasticcio, just give it all to me. I love myself some pasta. If I were a drag queen, which will probably never happen because I cannot dance. This guy's actually great because he's actually feels balanced. He's like kind of a top heavy a little bit. So it doesn't like he can stand. Well, he was standing. Anyway, he's actually kind of great. Look at his knee joints. Those are some huge knee joints, dude. Anyway, he's great. I don't think they made any other Ugnaught figures. Oh, his knee also turns. Cool. I don't know how I feel about what they've been doing with eyeballs. Because the eyeballs kind of look a little weird sometimes. Who voiced him? Who voiced him? Was it Nick Nolte? Nick Nolte voiced him, right? Wait, wait. What's on the way? So for some reason, my Best Buy account has switched to sending me rewards. Oh, it's already delivered, even though it says it was supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Okay, whatever's going on with Best Buy's delivery thing, it's not it. It's not it. This camera, not this camera, but another camera I ordered was supposed to come Monday, yesterday, and then it said the 19th, and it came today. However, the camera that I'm using now is better. That one's only 720p. This one's 1080p.
Yes.
Whoa, phone. Was I looking up? Quill's the voice actor. Nick Nolte. Very cool. Very cool that all these big names. I mean, Nick Nolte used to be, he was a huge star. And then something happened. I can't remember. It was around the time that the first Hulk movie came out. It kind of got a little haggard looking. I don't know if he was drinking a lot or what. Anyway, got shit on a lot, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it was. I think he had like a DUI, and then he was kind of blacklisted in Hollywood for a little bit and looked down upon. Because like in the 80s and 90s, like Nick Nolte was a huge star. But it's cool that all these big actors are getting in Star Wars, like Lloyd Dern, like Oscar Isaac, who his stardom was on the rise when The Force Awakens came out. Now here we have the Armorer. She doesn't have a face. I mean, we never see her face to begin with. Ooh, that plastic broke. I don't know why I keep these goddamn boxes. Yeah, he was in the first Hulk movie. I think there's a delay in my stream. So if I don't get to you right away, I'm sorry. Yeah, he was in the first movie. He played the dad in the first Hulk movie. The one with Eric Bana and Jennifer Connelly, who later came back to voice the Karen. Karen. It is kind of funny that Spider-Man named his. Sorry, I'm trying to see if my dog is scratching at the door because he's outside. Jennifer Connelly came back to voice Karen, Spider-Man's little assistant in Spider-Man's helmet, because Spider-Man wears a helmet in his mask, his suit. His suit's in artificial intelligence that he named Karen. Oh, this comes off. But it kind of stays on because of the helmet. Oh, come on. Hard to get back on. Ah, okay. Why are you not going back on? Yeah, I was watching my stream the other day, and it was like minutes behind from when I was live. Oh my god, I can't get it back on. And like I stopped it, and it still had like 30 minutes to go when I stopped it. But it's when I stopped it, it stopped it. I don't know. It was a mess. Yesterday the lag wasn't that bad. I can't get it back on. This is gonna be a problem. There we go. There we go. Oh, she's got like a dual ball jointed head. I like her. I kind of wish the glass part looked a little bit more like glass instead of plastic, but what is supposed to? Which one's supposed to go in which hand? Okay, it seems like this is supposed to go in this hand because this hand is bigger. It's a little more open. It's got the tongs. They're not really tongs. Oh, don't you knock the thing off. Yeah, we've got the armorer. Nice and shiny. I kind of wish the helmet was as shiny as the chest piece. Like the chest piece is like a great plastic. And they didn't have to make the head so rubbery. They could have used the same. Oh no, that's rubbery too. I don't know. Who's next? Who's next? We'll go with Bo-Katan. The one I'm actually most excited about. Shirt keeps running up. Because I'm fired up. Getting fatter. I need to go back to the gym. Soon. Very soon. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't even know if the gym... There was supposed to be a gym opening up near me. But I don't... It was supposed to open up before the pandemic. So I don't know if... Cool. The helmet. The little... Oh, it's not... The paint's not centered. It's fine. 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 The little antenna goes down. Like when she's aiming her rocket to the moon. Put this back in. It looks mostly like her. It's not the perfect Starbuck Katie Sackhoff replica, but you know what? It's tolerable. Yeah, I probably won't be doing any cardio. I never really did cardio to begin with, because most of my day I was on my feet. So I kind of got like my cardio during the day, because I couldn't run to begin with. I would just walk. Now, I don't know. Maybe one day I might be able to do like walking on a treadmill. I feel like even if I just lifted weights, that's enough of an exercise for me. Just something where I'm not sitting on my butt all day. Because lately I just been sitting down a lot. I mean, I kind of have to, but you know, Maybe I'll just go in there with a wheelchair and lift weights. I don't know. If I kind of want to go back to the old gym that I was going to. It's kind of far from my house, but people know me there, so I feel like they would actually help me out. I was like, hey, can you help me load these weights on here? They'd probably be like, yeah, sure, of course. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't blame you. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. I see people in the gym on like Instagram and Twitter, and I'm like, okay, well, that's on you, boo boo. I don't know. I can't. It is cool how her armor, her shoulder piece goes underneath the armor, so you could have like a full, pretty good range of motion for her shoulders. Because if her shoulder piece didn't go over, I feel like she wouldn't have very much range of motion. So what I'm gonna do actually, I'm not gonna put the helmet on her. But what I'm actually gonna do is like have her hold the helmet. Yeah. I kind of wish they would get the ball joint hands like the Bandai Figuarts figures have. Because it gives them just a little bit more range of motion. Because for the Black Series, they usually put them on a track. So they either go like this or like this. But you can't really push them any further. But the Figuarts figures, you can do that with them. However, it's easier for them to break. I've got a Sailor Moon figure, and her stupid thing broke, and I don't know how to get a replacement for it. Let's see if I just put it in her hand. I'm just trying to get her to hold the helmet. I hate it when I have to open the fingers up because I'm always afraid I'm gonna break them. Doesn't really have that much range of motion in her wrist. I wish she did. That doesn't look too bad. It just looks like she's holding her helmet instead. That works. That works. Oh. Oh, whoa. She's kind of leaning, isn't she? What would have been funny is if they made her theme, like she had her own theme. I kind of hope she becomes a main character in the next season. But who knows when that season is even going to take place? It could take place around the time of the second purge. It's probably not the second purge in the galaxy. There's probably another Jedi purges before that. Because I feel like story-wise, it would make sense for them to jump a few years. Because, I mean, the story is really about Din and Grogu. Grogu. Grugru. The story's really about Grugru. about Din and Grogu, and I feel like having Baby Yoda, not there. I don't. It doesn't feel like it's a logical story progression for it. So I feel like there might be a time jump. Sorry, I'm opening Asajj Ventress. She's got her 2 sabers. It's not the most accurate Ventress version, because, I mean, what the Black Series does for animated characters is they kind of try to make them look like they're real. That's what they did for the Rebels characters. They had like an Obi-Wan Kenobi that's in his Clone Wars armor. But that's an easy one, because it's really just Ewan McGregor's face on Clone Wars armor. Oh, it's got a neck joint? She's got a long neck. It would be cool if they had like another version, or if I could take the dress off. The dress is like a cool fabric because it's kind of got like a plushness to it. I guess the sabers go in the front. Like they go in the little front piece. But she's gonna hold it. Yeah. Ewan McGregor and all those movies he was in when I was growing up. Boy, that is why I'm a homosexual. I will say Obi-Wan Kenobi. She's got her double-sided lightsaber. It's double-sided, but it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Phantom Menace, rat tail and all. And Chris O'Donnell's Robin. And a few other characters. Oh, probably also what's his name? What's his name and what's his name and what's his name? Tom Welling's Superman. That definitely contributed to it when he's all strapped up to the thing in the barn, shirtless. I guess I'm opening the Elite Squad Trooper. It's just like an army builder character. Not gonna spend too much time on him. It's like it's got like old clone armor mixed with some newer clone parts. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this poor guy out. Might just pile him on top of Cara Dune. Girl, if you want to be in the Empire so bad, just join the Empire. In the real world. We're rebels. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't know the definition of a rebel if you think you're the rebels. There is that elevator scene at the end of The Mandalorian where all of the women are in the elevator. Like Fennec Shand, Bo-Katan, is it Casca? Casca Greaves. Greaves? Reeves. Casca Reeves. Sasha Banks' character. They're all in the elevator and like what's her face is cursing and everybody's just giving her like dirty looks. I'm like, that probably wasn't acting there. I cannot. Fuck. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not even a good camera. Like reading it now, the one that I got is better. The other one I got is better. What is that? Ugh, I don't want that. Why would they get so much food? No, I said no. Yeah, that one is 720 GB. It says on the website it's 1080. I will be back in a bit. A game just arrived, so I'm gonna install it and probably start playing that. Actually, I'll probably make a part 2 to this. So I will be back